He's not a medic. He's clean out of here. Get a medic. What the fuck you walking up on me? I need to grab. Get the fuck away. Stop. Y'all don't want this shit.
Back up. Back up. Get off the steps. Let's go. Get back. Get back.
Better get an ambulance for him.
We have EMT on scene.
Stage. Do not do this. Stage. This is staged by Antifa. Then put up your own stuff.
This is my freedom of speech.
This is my freedom.
This is my freedom of speech. No. This was staged by Antifa and George Soros. You don't need this violence.
Oh my God! You are being violent.
You are doing it. You are brainwashed. This was staged by George Soros.
Stop! People died.
It doesn't matter. People are dying because of riots right now. People are dying.
Help! No! Fuck you! You just hit me in the head!
I'm in Starbucks getting my coffee and this man calls me a black bitch and tells us that this is why everyone is dying. Everyone. Do you have anything to say for yourself now? Do you have anything to say for yourself now? Do you have anything to say for yourself now? You touch me, I'm gonna beat your ass. You don't fucking touch me! You don't fucking put your hands on me! You don't fucking touch me! You don't put your hands on me! Ah! You don't fucking touch me! You don't put your hands on me!
I'm just trying to de-escalate
You fucking stupid bitch!
Yo, if you're protesting in New York City, you need to hear this, you need to understand this. Earlier today, a judge ruled that the police can arrest anybody for staying out past curfew. You can get arrested and you can get held for up to 24 hours. Lawyers had gone in and argued that the cops who are arresting people for curfew are violating due process rights. They're violating people's constitutional rights. A judge today ruled and said that up to 24 hours you could hold anybody for staying out past the 8 p.m. curfew. If you are out protesting in New York City, you need to understand what this means and how the NYPD will treat this. They will use this most likely to arrest more people than they have ever arrested for the curfew, put up a big number in tomorrow's headline news, and try to discourage protesters the next night. Please be advised. If you have heard that people are getting released after 3 to 5 hours, that might have been the case yesterday. It's not likely to be the case tonight.
Yo, call the police. Call the police.
Somebody call the police.
Want to go to the bike park? Yeah, run!
They're playing. That's what the park is for.
I never saw a car in here before.
It's a power wheel
It
park,
doesn't
man.
bother me. What bothers me is you have a little kid in here that doesn't have a driver's license. He's just a little kid and you're not with him.
It's not a real car.
kote soti. Se wè mwa la pase devan, epi le sang crazy. Flam la mouri me an dedam, telman se sim ti wè. Bajan mwa.
BBN Jet Frost, what's up, party people? First, nigga, ain't no slideshow into another folder. Who said that shit? Hold on, homeboy Nick Katz says I think the slideshow auto played into another folder. No, dude, ain't nothing auto playing into nothing. All right, that's the way it was supposed to look. How about that? Don't put him on the timeout. Leave him alone. With that being said, yo, look, I love you. I hope everybody had a beautiful morning. I hope everybody had a beautiful morning. I hope everybody had a good night. I hope everybody's waking up on the right side of the bed today. We're dealing with a lot in America right now. Besides the things that we're dealing with in America just in general, we're also dealing with what people might not understand is a lot of xenophobia going on. And that's basically what is creating the situation in which we have. We have individuals that's scared of things in which they don't know. And therefore, that fear is creating a whole nother situation or a whole nother possibility. That's literally what some of these media is trying to create. They're trying to create a xenophobic atmosphere. Why they think they're trying to say that the Latin Kings is busy beefing with the blacks in Chicago? Why do you think that the situation that blew up in the situation that happened in Dykeman blew up the way that it did? Real quick, I want to let y'all know something. I've explained this a couple of times. Dykeman is in the Heights, right? So basically, Dykeman is in Manhattan, but think about the people that you would expect to be living in the Bronx. Those are the people that actually live in Dykeman. So the people that live in Dykeman is not Manhattan people. They're Bronx people. But geographically, yes, it's in Manhattan. That's why if you're from New York, a lot of people from New York consider Dykeman the Bronx. You get it? Like, there's just, there's things that go on where you live that out of town is going to say one way and a person that lives there is going to say it another way. That's Dykeman. With all that being said, let's get to the donations that happened last night. And we also got some that came in this morning already. Let's get to all of the, let's get to those real quick so we could get to the show. I just wanted to open with that, because we're going through a hectic time right now, whether people realize it or pay attention to it or not. We're going through a real hectic time. And we're going to be talking about 6ix9ine and academics. There's something that was said on 6ix9ine and academics live last night on IG specifically that I want to address. So we will be addressing 6ix9ine and academics. Just give us about 20-30 minutes. We will be addressing 6ix9ine and academics. That's a whole fact. Anyway, back to this. Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. That was for the Karens and Todds, by the way. For everybody that don't know, Karens, we all know what Karens are. Todds are trolls. So shout out to that. I want everybody to know what Todds are. Matter of fact, we might have Todds Equal Troll shirt coming to you. And when I figure out a way to design it, I want to, anyway, whole nother thing. Shout out to Vic Star anyway. We love Vicks. What up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin, homie. You could tell your wife that, okay? How DSTN's wife come on here yesterday talking about, and his name's Dustin. I don't know if she sounds like that, by the way. I'm assuming she doesn't. But no, DSTN. We are calling you DSTN. Nobody's calling you Dustin, homie. That ain't happening. Todd graded and troll. That's a fact, Rio. Nobody's calling you Dustin, homie. That's a dub. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment for the $2 drop. And shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment for the $2 drop again. And shout out to Felice Cortez with the $4.99 drop. Definitely appreciate you. And definitely appreciate you, Felice Cortez. We haven't seen you in a while. You know we love you. Now to the Cash App. We want to give a shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $10 drop. I did not show it last night, so I'm going to show it right now. I didn't see it last night. I want to apologize to Brooklyn Born. You know I love you, my brother. Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $10 drop. I just missed it. I don't know why I don't. Let me check my notifications before we go go on. And shout out to Smashville with the $5 drop from last night. Definitely appreciate you. And let's get to the drops that already happened today. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Let's give him a thumbs up. And shout out to Vic Star. I want to read a whole comment. I hate when they do it like this. I can't read the fucking comments. Hold on. I want to read the whole comment. I can't read the comment this way. Shout out to Vic Star with the $52 drop this morning. She says extra for the outstandingness work this week and the extra $2 for the 2 fingers for the haters. See y'all later. Shout out to that. She said, haters. Shout out to that. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. He said, let's get these drops started. I get my merch in today. That's what it is. I can't wait for my new merch to arrive. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got some new merch coming too. I can't wait to debut it here. Anyway, let's get to the show. Let's get to the roll call real quick. Who we got up in here today with us? What up, the business? How you doing today, my brother? Brooklyn born, salute. What up, Mary? How you doing? James Belcher, haven't seen you in a while. How's Tina? Who else we got up in here? Rah. What up? What up? James S. Salute. What up, Daryl Edwards? Who else we got up in here? David Torres. Haven't seen you in a while either, my brother. What up, Daisy? Brad Parson. I see a lot of names I haven't seen in a while. I appreciate y'all, though. That's a whole fact. What up, Karma Lydia? Karma Lydia says, good morning, Jack and the BBN fan. Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings, baby girl. You already know. What up, Joel Patton? Joel Patton says, voice over off. Good morning, baby and family. And to you, Mr. Frost. Let's get it. Hope everybody's having a BBN family lovely morning. That's a whole fact. Appreciate you, Joel. What up, Trish Williams? Get a picture in there, Trish. We want to see how you look. What up, Trish Williams? What up, Trish Williams? How you doing this morning? William Summersville. Who else we got up in here? Tay. Who else we got up in here? Liberty Hazelton. Salute. Liberty Hazelton says BBN Frost admin. Salute. Be blessed, y'all. Now let's get it. Salute, my brother. What up, Wayno845? Who else we got up in here? Rio Martinez. Salute. Who else we got in here? LV the Slap. Salute. I want to say something real quick. I have not been playing a lot of music lately. The reason being, I don't like that. We don't got no, I like a little bit of white space on the top. I like this to be known that that board is what it is. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. All right, so real quick, I haven't been playing a lot of music lately. That is by design. Okay, so it's by design that I have not been playing a lot of music lately. One, I didn't want to use this as an opportunity to then start having people play music on the channel because I'm not trying to come up off of the problem or the issue that we're going through in America right now. I'm not trying to come up off of that. So I haven't been playing any music lately, but we can't not play music. So we're going to go back to playing music on Monday. I might play some music to this morning. We're going to probably go back to playing music tonight. It's already been about 4 or 5 days without consistent music. I want to bring the music back to the channel. So for the people who I've been saying, wait, keep sending it to me. And now you could also start sending the contributions for the channel because I had all of that deaded because I didn't want to try to, I don't want to come up off of a tragedy. You understand what I'm saying? Let's just cover this and then we figure all that other shit out later. But we got to go back to playing music because we got to go back to supporting the community. So that's what we're going to be doing. What up, CT's Finest? How you doing, my brother? I said Brad Hauser yet? What up, Brad Hauser? What up, Crisis Black? Crisis Black says, good morning, BBN family. Stay safe. Stay aware. Like Mobb Deep once said, there's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. Something bigger than we know is going on. I agree with that. I've been telling y'all that since the beginning of the year. What up, Jeff LaRue? Jeff LaRue said, who the hell was disliking this video? 14 dislikes, 12 likes. Shake my head. I have no idea, my brother. There's literally people who wake up in the morning like, oh, man, I hope it's time for that BBN. Dislike. Now, what am I going to do with the rest of my day? There's literally people who do this. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to them, though. Not a real shout out. What up, Prince to Amir? How you doing today, my brother? What up, Nina Morales? Who else we got up here? Nina Morales says, what are we going to do when the jails get filled up? Okay, so first of all, just so y'all know, they're not, y'all do know what they're doing, right? They're not arresting people. They're cataloging people. You do know that, right? Y'all. Okay, so I thought everybody knew this. They're not arresting people to put them in jail. They're just cataloging people. They're just cataloging people. Okay, so this is the best example I could give. Do y'all remember Avengers? Which one was it? Civil War? Do y'all remember Civil War, Captain American Civil War? You remember what the problem was in not Captain America Civil War, Captain America Winter Soldier? Y'all do know what the problem was in Captain America Winter Soldier, right? They had an algorithm that was gonna tell the government who was with them and who was against them. That's what all this arrest shit is for. Y'all know this, right? Am I? I can't be this smart. Like I thought everybody knew. Anyway, that's what all of this shit is for. They cataloging everybody. They taking pictures of everybody that show up to these rallies because they already got the CCTVs. They're arresting everybody so they can know who's with the government and who's against the government. You get me? Because for everybody that believes that they're gonna be microchipping people, y'all should be on this. For all of the conspiracy theorists that believe that microchipping is happening, y'all supposed to be on this. Y'all supposed to be telling y'all communities about this. Don't get arrested. They're cataloging you. You should be telling. I don't know what to tell. Anyway, do what y'all want to do, man. I'm putting you on the game. You don't gotta believe me. Anyway, what up, King Loopy the Mob? How you doing, my brother? Eric Vasquez says, I must have never got my Power Wheels driver's license either. Yeah, that lady's crazy. They should have locked her up, not for nothing. They need to make it illegal to call the police over bullshit. Once they make it so that if you call the police over nothing, it's $100 fine, $200 fine, $300 fine, something like that, then all of this shit is going to end. There has to be ramifications and repercussions for taking police officers from doing their regular job that they're supposed to be doing and then getting them to do some other bullshit. Somebody across town could be getting shot. There could be a bank getting robbed. There could be some little kids that need to be getting found. And you got the police over here worrying about a dude carrying a sign that say Black Lives Matter. So shout out to that bitch. Not a real shout out. What else we got up in here? Hector Cruz says, what's up, BBN? Watching you from work in the BBN fam scene. 6ix9ine Academics on live last night. Yes, we will be talking about 6ix9ine and Academics on live. We will be talking about something specifically that they brought up. I'll tell you about it right now. It's about the whole one-hit wonders thing. And 6ix9ine said this, and then I really just realized it. There are a lot of people in music right now that are one-hit wonders, and the only reason only thing keeping them above water right now is social media. If it wasn't for IG, there's a lot of these dudes, they wouldn't even have careers no more. We would have forgot about them already. You feel me? But there was a lot of one-hit wonders. I mean, we're not even gonna say Blueface. Blueface was who he brought up, but has anybody heard another hit from Lil Nas X? Has he had another hit, a bona fide hit? I mean, his first song was ridiculously big, but has he had another bona fide hit? So yeah, there's been a lot of one-hit wonders. Tekashi 6ix9ine is 100% right. We will talk about that later. No Nick Cats. It wasn't no whatever the fuck you talking about. Who else we got up in here? I'm just going through your comments at this point. My nose itch because I got this fucking fan blowing right up my nostrils and it's just tickling my hairs and this shit is not good. What up, E. Sean? How you doing? Let's just get to the show if y'all don't mind. We called the Liberty Hazelton jump off. All right, let's get back to it. And we got Killer Kev up in here today. What up? We got Killer Kev up in here today? Somebody said Kev? We got Killer Kev up in here. Salute, brother. I don't see him, though. What up, Father Sons, M Boogie? I don't know you, F12, but what up? What up, Stay Wise? What up? What up, Vic Star? We love Vix. You already know. Copy. What up, That MB? I just want to call out a couple of names. What up, AKA, Mr. AKA? Don't get yourself kicked today. You was trying hard the other day. What up, David Torres? What up, Wakanda TV? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy that you're back, my brother. I hope this is a place that you would like to stay. If not, it was good having you. But Kevin M. Okay, so Killer Kev ain't in here today. All right, so there's a couple of things that I want to hit, right? And also, Academics is a good interviewer, but it just doesn't look right when we see him interviewing Tekashi 6ix9ine. It just doesn't feel authentic. You understand what I'm saying? And Academics is a good interviewer. Like, he's easy top 6 or 7 right now in hip hop. As people that interview people in hip hop, he's easily top 6 or 7. I'd put him over Vlad because I know what Vlad is trying to do. A lot of people don't know what Vlad is trying to do. So I put him over Vlad. I also put him over I put him over a lot of people. I put him over Vlad. I don't know if I put him over Adam 22 though. I like No Jumper. I like No Jumper. I don't know if I put him over No Jumper, but I definitely put him over Vlad, just so you can get an understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, couple of things we want to talk about. And I just brought up something that I think a lot of people didn't know, so let's discuss this real quick. Who else knew that one of the reasons why they arresting everybody and doing the things that they're doing is because they want to document the people who don't agree, or the people who might be down with Black Lives Movement? Who else knew that? Please be honest. Who else knew that? Who did not know that? Could we please be honest? Who knew that? Who did not know that? I don't think it was rehearsed. I just think they talk to each other so often that when it's time to speak to each other professionally, they're not on that level. You understand what I'm saying? They're not on that level where they can speak to each other professionally. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even here, when I communicate with y'all, there's times that I communicate with y'all very personally. And then there's other times where we're talking about certain topics, like we're talking about right at this second while I'm speaking, and I speak in a much more professional tone. And I think that it's hard for them to do that because they have such a close bond and they're actually real friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you become actual real friends with a person, it takes another gear. Academics maybe does not have that gear, but Academics is really good at his job, and I'm in no way criticizing him. Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, they are absolutely using. That's why you think they was arresting people, then letting them go after a couple of hours? They were just arresting you long enough to document you. That's it. They bring you in, document you, send you out because they got more coming in. But now they switched up the plan a little, and what they're gonna be doing is I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna be doing. What they're gonna be doing is now they're not checking people who get caught once. They're checking the people who's getting caught twice and multiple times. That's why now they're gonna hold in New York City specifically. Now they're gonna hold you for 24 hours because they're arresting people, and now they want to make sure they checking to see how many times they've had you. Did you get arrested on Tuesday, and did you also get arrested on Friday? Did you get arrested on Wednesday, and did you also get arrested on Sunday? You understand what I'm saying? So now they're checking to see like who's really with the shits. No, I think Tekashi 6ix9ine has to get asked difficult questions. I personally could think of a couple of questions that's important. I think is important for people to understand his position. I didn't see the whole live, so maybe they were asked. I wouldn't know. But there are a couple of questions I could think that, niggas want to know, especially niggas in the hood. There's people that wanna, I don't want to say support him, but there's people that understand like his situation. I don't think, because I've literally spoke to these people, right? So there's people that understand his position, but they're still against snitching. You get what I'm saying? They understand his position. They are 100% against snitching, but they also believe that the other individuals did him wrong first. There is a line of questioning that I damn near got directly from horses' mouths of what people want to know. And if people can know these things, maybe they'll be a little bit more open to, now I'm not saying to supporting him, but a little bit more open to not bashing him. You understand what I'm saying? They'll be a little bit more open to not hating him. I don't think Academics has spoken to these type of people specifically that I've spoken to that have these reservations, these specific ones. So I would just ask different questions. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who should be, real quick, since we're talking about Tekashi. I'm gonna tell you who should be really upset. Seiko Billy. No one should be more pissed off than Seiko Billy. no one that is not locked up should be more pissed off than Seiko Billy. Shout out to DSTN for the $5 drop. He dropped the $5. No comments. He's giving everybody in the room the Clint Eastwood eyes. He said, yo, look, there's smoke, right? I know there's smoke. You want to know how I know there's smoke? I'm the smoke. That what DSTN just told the whole room. I don't know why y'all gonna put up with this shit. I wouldn't put up with DSTN if I was y'all, but you know, whatever. What up, Lauren Lease? Yep, absolutely, Rob Campbell. As you can see, we're having two different conversations right now, so feel free to be involved in whichever conversation you want to be involved in. I'll answer. I'm going to cover both conversations. We're doing two conversations right now. We're talking about the rioters, the looters, or the people getting arrested by the police, and we're talking about the Tekashi 6ix9ine interview with DJ Academics. Which one you want to respond to, I'm taking questions on both. Just keep up. Everybody else keep up. If I could keep up, you could keep up. Yeah, they're absolutely going to round people up later. That's a whole fact. They're going to round people up later. You're getting put into a database. You're being put into a database. Why you think every time I went down there, I was like, you know what? I'm leaving before the arrest start. Okay. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $5 1 cent drop. He said DSTN or Dustin, as your wife likes to call you. We don't believe in Dustin, by the way. All the smoke. And he called you out by name. Oh, and he called you DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin, homie. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. We don't know no Dustins. We don't know no Dustins, homie. We only know DSTNs. Christopher Roscoe says, I'm still trying to figure out who is this guy 6ix9ine keeps around. Apparently, he's been around 6ix9ine before Treyway. I don't know who you're talking about when you're saying who you're trying to figure out. DSTN comes back with the $5 and the 2 cent. He said, yo, look, homeboy. You think you know petty, right? I was born in petty. I didn't see unpetty until I was a grown man. Poor Dustin. So the point at which I'm trying to make is this, right? Real quick. The last question I was asked was the Tekashi question. I don't know who's around, dude. I don't know who's around Tekashi. If I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway, to be honest with you. But I don't know who's around Tekashi. That's honest. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. I'd tell you I know, and then I'd say, I'm not going to tell you. You know how I do. I don't know who's around Tekashi. You said he was around before. But the person who should be more pissed off than anybody else is Seiko Billy. Because Seiko Billy is a legitimate rapper. Seiko Billy is makes legitimately good music. Seiko Billy, we're not talking about like Seiko Billy makes Seiko Billy. Okay, so this is the best example I could give. Blueface blew up, right? Seiko Billy is miles better than Blueface. It ain't even close. It's not even close. Miles better than Blueface. No disrespect to Blueface. Seiko Billy's just better. So if anyone is mad, it should be Seiko. Because his opportunity was right there. Somebody was just limiting his access to the opportunity. His opportunity was right there. He had it. Thank you, monthly auto pay. Not bastards. His opportunity was right there. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Crisis Black. Crisis Black says, for DSTN, I got all day. Hashtag smoke season. He says there's this thing, right? I know you thought. Hold on. I gotta get the camera to fix. There's this thing, right? I know you thought you was part of it because you slept with it, you ate with it, you walked with it, you talked with it. But while you was busy walking with it and talking with it, I was busy being it. So the next time you think about some smoke, DSTN, you thinking about me. That's what Crisis Black just told DSTN. I don't know if I take that, DSTN. I'm just saying. I don't know if I take that. That sounds terrible. I'd up the ante. I'm just saying. It's on you, though. Also, real quick, there was a lot of people that was pretending to be friends with 6ix9ine and they weren't. So that's why it's easy to try to get people to not be friends with people who really fuck with you. Because all you have to do is say, see, that person's a liar. That person might be also. And sometimes people feed into it. I don't know the Seiko Billy situation in which why him and 6ix9ine did not do music together or work together better. I don't know. But from what I do know, it's being said that Shotty separated that side of Treyway from Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Shotty didn't allow for people to come around Tekashi, and Shotty was also telling people lies about to Tekashi about Seiko and about Billiardo and about that particular side. That's the story in which I've received. Now, if Shotty's people want to be mad at me for telling y'all what I was told, but also don't want to contact me and tell me what they believe to be the truth, that's on you. Don't be mad at me. If somebody tells me something, I tell the world, you say I'm not telling the truth, but you refuse to have a conversation with me. That's on you. Let's just be clear on that. That shit is crazy. DSTN with the $5 4-cent drop. He said, look, homie. I know you new to these parts, right? You never been here before. I get it. You knew. All right, I got you, right? But this is my crib. Gabi, I ain't only smoke that come in here is the smoke I allow in here. Your smoke, we let that shit out through the ventilators. Alright? We got central air, motherfucker. We make your ass wait outside. That's what DSTN said to Crisis Black. He said, look, homie. Crisis Black with the dub drop. He said for DSTN, in order to call for us to call you Dustin, he said you gotta pop some bottles. He said the only way I'm not calling you Dustin. I don't care what you do. But Crisis Black said the only way we're gonna call you Dustin is if you pop some bottles and drop 50. So apparently, Crisis Black is ready to call you. I'm calling you DSTN, homie. That's just it. You might as well get a shirt with that shit on it. But Crisis Black, and I'm assuming some of the other people, will call you Dustin if you pop some bottles. LV the slap. LV the slap with the 420 drop. He said for cookie smoke. Copy. DSTN dropped $20. He said, yo, look, homie. I get it, right? You a big thing around here, right? The ladies love you to drop their panties. The guys, they all want to be you. I get it, Crisis. You was the man around here. You notice I said was, right? Because I'm here now, so that means it's past tense. And right now, if we was talk, we'd say am. So I am the man right now. Here to go this dub, whole lot. You see that table over there? I'm gonna be sitting over there, right? when you get your balls up, when you pull your scrotum out of your motherfucking rectum, when you decide to be a man about your life and come over here to match this 20 or petty war me, I'm going to be over there at that table and I'm going to be drinking some damn sarsaparilla. And that's what DSTN said to Crisis Black. James S says, here go 420, I'll match the slap. Shout out to the slap. Shout out to James S. Let me throw out some thumbs ups real quicks. Let me give some thumbs up to you guys. I love you guys. Throw out some thumbs ups real quicks. There we go. Hey, what up, Bree? We got Bree Power in the house. Alright, so wait, I forgot which comment was the last one I was on. Seiko's getting some. Well, we get to this one. Seiko getting some opportunities in the industry. I see. Seiko is a dope artist. I'm gonna explain to you. What up, Shakes? They're gonna try to get Seiko's rights to his music. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna try to get Seiko's how do you say his his masters. They're gonna try to own his masters. That's what they're gonna try to do. If they own his masters, they're gonna push the shit out of him. Seiko's gonna blow up. He's gonna be the biggest thing coming out of Brooklyn. But if he stay owning his masters, he's gonna make more money in the long run. He's gonna make more money in the long run. DST, I mean, Crisis Black is up in here popping bottles. Crisis Black said, yo, look, DSTN, I know you and your wife thirsty. Look, I'm not saying this. DSTN, Mrs. DSTN, this is not me talking. This is Crisis Black. You take it up with him. Anyway, so Crisis Black is like, I know DSTN. I know you and your wife is thirsty. So I'm going to pop some bottles and I'm going to pour some of this nice bubbler into your drinks. Because this is what we doing over here. So he said, for DSTN, come see me at the VIP with the bottles. We're going to give him a thumbs up. Too bad we can't give him two. Crisis Black over here popping bottles. Could we get some bottles in the chat, please? We just had somebody pop bottles. Could we get some bottles in the chat? Could we get some bottles in the chat? We popping bottles, y'all, early. It ain't even noon. We should not be drinking this early. It's too early to be getting drunk. But we popping bottles out this bitch. Could we get some bottles? I'm not doing anything, baby girl. We're having a good time. But I'll definitely hit you with bags and let you leave if you're not enjoying yourself. Yo, DSTN, apparently, homegirl is mad at y'all for donating to the chat. So we hit her with bags. Can we let people know? Can we let Trish Williams and the other people know what we think about her being upset that we got people that's donating to the chat? Well, I got 815. Can we hit her with some bags? Could y'all hold on for one moment? I'm sorry. Can we hit her with some bags, please? Oh.
He's not alive. He's bleeding out of his ear. Get him medic. What the fuck you walking up on me? I'm gonna grab. Get the fuck away. Stop. Y'all don't want this shit.
Back up. Get off your steps. Let's go. Get back. Get back.
Better get an ambulance for him.
We have EMT on scene.
Staged. Do not do this. This is staged by Antifa. Then put up your own stuff.
This is my freedom of speech.
This is my freedom.
This is my freedom of speech.
No.
This was staged by Antifa and George Soros. You don't need to.
violent.
Oh my God!
You don't need violence.
You are being violent.
Get this violence out of here. Get this violence out of here. You are doing it. You are brainwashed. This is staged by Floyd.
Stop!
People still died. It doesn't matter. People are dying because of.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to answer the door real quick. Shout out to the landlord. He was just really nice to me. He came down and he actually offered me some stuff. Like, you know, it's not that whether I needed it or not isn't important. It's always nice when somebody, you know, thinks about you. So shout out to the landlord. He actually came down and he was very nice to me. I appreciate you. Let's keep it going. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, shout out to him. Real shout out. Wait, where's Shy Murder at? Shy Murder in here? What up, Shy Murder? And what was disgusting? All right, so which topic was we on? Was we on the Tekashi topic or was we on the social matter topic? What up, It's Easy? What up, Brooklyn? Yo, did y'all see that when they pushed the old white dude down and then walked over him? I'm gonna hold on. Let me explain a policy to y'all. Y'all might not know this. If the police is trying to clear the street and they're coming through and you refuse to move, they can push you. Nobody's gonna get in trouble for that. You do know that, right? Hold on. Real quick, because people don't tell y'all this. When the police is trying to clear the street and they come through, I'm not saying I'm playing the police in America, by the way. I'm not just saying in whatever that was. I'm talking about the police in America. If they're clearing the street and you refuse to move, they can't push you. They can. I don't care what the law says, but they're always allowed to do that and no one ever gets in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what the law says. They're always doing that and no one gets in trouble. So they're allowed to do that. Hopefully they said the guy's in serious but stable condition, so hopefully he's all right. Bust that man head wide open. That was crazy. And at the same time, I'm pretty sure that man was trying to use his old white privilege. That's what he was trying to do, and it just didn't work out well for him. That's all. Let's hope that guy gets better. He's a soldier for the right cause. Let's hope he recovers. I know who's happy though. You want to know who's happy? Fucking DST, and he was like, "Woo! Good thing that that landlord came. Crisis Black had me on the ropes." Yeah, that dude, he's all messed up. Crisis Black says, Frost, did you see the video of what looked like a 13-year-old athletic white man in Antifa type, all black with masks and swarm the city and immediately tear down boarded up windows? Yes. Once again, we're being weaponized. Black people, no. Let me correct this. Just like in the 60s, we're being weaponized. The civil rights movement is being weaponized. Now, in the 60s, we used it not to its best use. We didn't use it the best way in the 60s. That's why we're still fighting today. Get it? We didn't use it the best way. And our leaders were killed before we were able to, they were either killed or assimilated. That's why I look at a lot of our leaders our civil rights leaders that was alive in the 70s and they still alive now. That was alive in the 80s and they still alive now. And I'm thinking, you know, if you weren't assimilated, the powers that be would have already had you killed or put in jail. Right? How does the saying go? The weak go along, the strong go crazy. That's the saying, right? So that's why a lot of these political activists, I don't believe y'all. Y'all wait for the opportunity to go on CNN and throw out some nice sound bites. I get it. But you the same ones that y'all should be telling our people how to get out of this situation. I hear y'all doing a lot of talking, but not having a lot of actual planning and not a lot of actual real plans. Like, okay, so I'm going to explain to you. This is not a plan. We're going to fix the healthcare system. That's not a plan. You get it? I'm going to say this again. This is not a plan. We're going to fix the healthcare system. That's not a plan. That's an objective. You get what I'm saying? That's a goal. What are we going to do? Well, our goal is to fix the healthcare system. How do you plan on doing that? We plan on doing that by, that would be where the plan goes. So that's how they get us fucked up. Because we'll go to them for knowledge and they'll say, well, we're trying to get rid of racism. But then when you ask them, well, okay, so how are we going to do this? Now we got to do it. The first thing we got to do it, and they don't have no plan. They just go from one bullet point to another bullet point to another bullet point with no plan. I don't believe these guys. Why do you think I keep talking about Tamika Mallory and my son? That's why I keep talking about them. Because as far as I've seen, they haven't been compromised yet. There are a lot of these leaders out here that are compromised. And a lot of our compromised leaders, they're in their 60s. They're in their 50s. And they're old. They're compromised. They sold us out years ago. And every time that something's about to happen, they come out of the shadows, quiet everybody down. Not come out of the shadows and take all of that anger and all of that rage and direct it in the right direction in order to create change. That's not what they do. They come out of the woodwork and get everybody to calm down and change their energy and acquiesce. Sha Murder just brought up a good point. Yes, one of them is Obama. I don't want to get into that though, because you can't tell black people about Obama. You can't tell them. Shout out to Sha Murder. Sha Murder says, listen, all these businesses that are saying that they support black people, ask them how many black people work in their HQ and corporate departments. Once again, I'm going to say this. Once again, we don't raise our kids, generally speaking, to be businessmen. We raise our kids to do everything else. We don't raise our kids to be businessmen. We don't raise our kids to be politicians. We don't raise our kids to be police officers. How the hell are we supposed to make change if we're not going to get involved in the financial aspect of our country, if we're not going to get involved with the political aspect of our country, and if we're not going to get involved with keeping our country safe? How are we supposed to affect anything? How? You got everybody talking about how much we hate the police. Now your kids hate the police. So now what? In 20 years, we're going to have no police officers, no black police officers? 30 years, there's going to be no black police officers. You think that's going to make things better? You think that's going to make things better? Making it so there's no black police, that we have no representation. You think making it so we have no representation is going to make it better? It's going to make it better. We don't have no representation. Just think about that for a minute. Think that's going to make it better that we don't have, that we're not raising our kids to be able to run businesses? Then how can you get upset when your kid is a fucking, your kid is a you know, I don't want to speak negatively about no job, but how are you going to get upset when your kid doesn't reach its fullest potential? How are you going to get upset when your kid don't reach their potential? If you're raising them to not go into fields of work that is going to allow for them to reach their fullest potential. Denied for what? What are you speaking about specifically, Black? And yes, are all going to be a lot of people that are going to be denied. But just because I'm denied about something, that means that no other Black man should ever try it? So if I get denied to go get a Slurpee at, I don't know what store sells Slurpees, but whatever place sells Slurpees, if I go in there and try to get a Slurpee and they deny me, that means that no Black person ever should try to get a Slurpee? We're going to talk about the white girl tonight. Do you understand? Like, we can't think like that. Like, this is brainwashed thinking. This is literally slave mentality. To believe that since those people are to eat. Do you understand how war works? One of the first things you do in war is infiltrate the enemy. They're teaching us to make sure that we never infiltrate the enemy. I don't understand why I got to keep explaining this. We 100, Crisis Black says we 100% need to encourage more Black kids to become officers, lawyers, and judges, etc. Facts. Like, you think white people are going to be better police officers than Black people? Towards Black people? Imagine if you had a system that was majority Black police officers. We could move to that town. I'm going to say that again. Imagine if you had a city or a town that the majority of it was Black police officers. But we can never make that happen because we teach our kids to hate the police. A city in America. Motherfuckers say get acons. Nigga, every African town should have more Black police officers than white. What the hell? I'm talking about in America. And notice I said America, right? So that's a problem and that's an issue. So that's what we need to be working on. You feel me? That's what we need to be working on. I hope that Black people stop thinking like that. We're not, and we're gonna stay oppressed, and we're gonna Black police. Look, police officers are never gonna stop killing Black people. All right, they're always gonna be killing us. They're never gonna stop killing us. The only way to stop police officers from killing Black people is infiltrate the police. We're not smart enough to do that. I'm just speaking honestly. The only way to stop the police from killing Black people is to infiltrate them. We're just not smart enough to do that. Period. So, don't believe me? Go read any book on war. Like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you actual war tactics. Crisis Black says, we hurt ourselves with the type of street code when we don't understand that the way that the Italian and Jewish community, that's literally what the Italian and Jewish communities do. The thing that I just explained to y'all, real quick, y'all know that Italians and Jewish people had this same problem. It didn't last as long for them. I'm going to say that again. Italians and Jewish people had this same problem. It did not last as long for them. You want to know why? Because they started making themselves police officers. They started making themselves lawyers. They started making themselves judges. There are so many Black police officers in Atlanta, right? Right? And Atlanta is one of the few places left in America that immediately jumped on with that bullshit, didn't they? Didn't Atlanta already pass a law? I think Atlanta has already passed the law alluding to something about Black businesses and giving money to them or something. Atlanta's already done that. So yeah, Atlanta's on time. Atlanta's on the right time. I don't know what they was doing previously, but right now they hitting shit out the park. It's a lot easier to tear down and rebuild the system from the inside. Look, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I said, you want to know what's the hardest to be? The hardest thing to be is the smartest person in the room. That's literally the hardest thing to be. The smartest person in the room. Because when you're the smartest person that's in that room and you're going to be saying things that make 100% sense and people just can't understand you because they just don't have the intellectual maturity to separate their feelings and their desires from what's happening and what is possible. What DSTN said, didn't the rapper say Atlanta's Wakanda? Yeah, Atlanta's Wakanda. I don't know, man. Wakanda didn't look like they had that many gay people, man. I'm just saying. I'm not mad at you gay people, but I'm just saying, Wakanda looked like it was a lot of man on woman action and not as much woman on man action. I'm just saying. You can take it how you want. Shout out to Wakanda and shout out to Atlanta. I had a cousin move to Atlanta. That motherfucker told me that there's so many gay people down there. He was like, yo, you shouldn't even come down here, man. He was down there. He was like, okay, so this is the one thing about Atlanta that makes Atlanta really dope, right? Really, really dope. There's so many gay people down there that women have to share men. They don't really got a choice. Like if a woman want to be in this is what I heard. If a woman want to be in a relationship with a straight man, you got to share that nigga. This is what I heard. I heard that from a woman. Hold on. I heard that from a female. I got a friend, right? A female friend that lives in Atlanta. I'm telling you, this is what she told me. She said, Joe, I was asking her one day, we was talking, she was like, she's single. She's an attractive woman. I was like, why are you single? You in Atlanta. She was like, it's hard to have a man. She's single with a son, right? So she has two issues. One of the issues is, she said a lot of men, this is what she said, I am not saying that this is true. She said that there's men in Atlanta, and what they do is they get with single mothers that got kids so they can molest the kids. She's scared of that. Then she said, the straight guys that wouldn't want to molest her child, she said those guys got 2 and 3 girlfriends because the women in Atlanta got to share men because there's not enough straight men to go around. So that's wild. I'm telling you what she said. My cousin said totally different things. My male cousin said totally different things. He didn't say that there was a problem with the gays or nothing. He just said there are a lot there. He never, as far as I know, he's never had no problem with no gay person in Atlanta. But she told me that. And I was just like, wow, that's crazy. I was like, wow. She's like, really? She was, and she said like a lot of them is in the closet. So a lot of them, they not open with the shit. So you'll see a gay dude, he'll be like in the closet, he'll have like 2, 3 girlfriends or whatever, but he's also boning somebody's little sons, molesting somebody's sons and shit. This shit is bananas. I don't know how true this shit is. That's what she said. So shout out to her. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's a fact. I don't even want to talk about that shit. That shit's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like, she was trying to get me to move to Atlanta. So for a while, I was like, maybe she's just trying to get me to move down there. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher Roscoe. She basically said the same thing, right? Yeah, the men got it. The women got to share men. The women got to share men. There's no choice. If you want a straight man that ain't going to do nothing to your son or your daughter, because they molesting all the kids down there, allegedly, I don't know, but that ain't going to do nothing to your kids or your daughter or nothing like that, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to go have to get some dude. He's just, he's going to already have a girlfriend. You just got to be cool with it. She said that she went to, hold on, check this story out. She said she went to eat with her cousin. Her cousin was visiting from out of town or some shit. So she went to go eat with her cousin. And right at the table while she's sitting there with her cousin, the waitress came over. The waitress don't know their relationship. The waitress came over and right in front of her face the waitress gave her number to her cousin. Don't even know if that's her cousin, that her man, whatever. She said women in Atlanta will walk right up to you and give you their number and tell you their number and get your contact number and information in front of your girlfriend. That's what she said. I don't know how true that is. Crisis Black says, it's sad how on one hand we know our power in terms of culture, yet we fall for the banana in the tailpipes in terms of political understanding. Because you cannot do politics and do gang culture. Period. They're conflicting. So once you decide you want to do politics, then you have to leave the gang mentality out of it. You feel me? You can't do politics and have a gang mentality. You could do politics and have a business mentality, a hustler mentality. They run like this, parallel. But you can't do politics and have a street gang mentality, like that whole no snitching shit and all of this street politics shit. You can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't connect with politicians, or the majority of us can't connect with politicians, because as soon as a politician says some shit that ain't part of the street code, you're not going to fuck with them. But in order for a politician to be a politician, they have to operate outside of the street code. So it's a catch-22. And then it's hard to be a black politician because a lot of black people literally don't vote for other black people because they're black. I know y'all think just because a person is black, they're going to get the black vote. That is wrong. There are a lot of people who are black and will not vote for black people unless they just blow them out of the water. But somebody of a different race, they could be just okay and they'll get their vote. But the black person, they gotta blow them out the water. They gotta hit on all cylinders. Nothing could be wrong. Everything gotta be right on point. But for other races, other cultures, you just that's good enough. I'll vote for them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's hard. We're not gonna get anybody elected that's out for our best interests. We're just not. Ruben Diaz Jr., he's the Bronx Borough president. Ruben Diaz Jr. is out there working in the streets every day. Every day. Follow him on IG. I am not lying. You can see it for yourself. Ruben Diaz Jr. is always out there working in the Bronx every single day, trying to bring food to people who are hungry, trying to bring help to wherever he can, all the time. If somebody was to speak to me about a politician and ask me who I would back, I would say him. There's another lady. Hold on. I'm going to tell you two politicians right now that I would back. Ruben Diaz Jr., because I've actually had a conversation with Ruben Diaz Jr., and I follow his politics, and his politics and my politics run congruently. They run together. Okay, so hold on before we get to the other thing. That's a win. That is a win before we get to the other thing. For VOs out there. So is Casanova. So is Ray J. How are Ray J pulling up to events and all of these tough rappers ain't doing it? All of y'all rappers that ain't pulling up to Black Lives Matters events and shit like that, stop making rap music. You niggas is not for us. So I just scrolled past something, right? Hold on. We need to stop a second. I want to put somebody on blast. I'm not going to show you their picture, though. I just want to explain to you how people fuck themselves over, right? And then after they fuck themselves over, they want to apologize and everything. Not even apologize, but they want to act like the thing that they did wasn't so bad. So y'all know we got a lot of problems over here, right? With monetization and with people flagging videos. So I don't want music played that have BMIs. I don't want music played that I don't want to get my channel hit. I don't want to get my YouTube channel taken away from us. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we didn't want to play the the other day when we was at the march, they was playing They was playing Pop Smoke. I really wanted to play the song. I love that song, by the way. That song is fucking banging. We're going to miss Pop Smoke. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. But I had to shut the whole entire live down. And the reason why I had to shut the whole entire live down is because there's things that I want to do, but I have to operate differently than other YouTube channels because I'm under different parameters because I have so many different people trying to take this away from us. You know, I wanted to play that song, but I couldn't. Now, with that being said, we went and we was at an event one time. So while we're at the event, there's some people there that I'm trying to come help promote them. I'm literally bringing our Tonight Show to their event to help promote them. They're not giving me anything. They're not paying me anything, although they should. They didn't give me anything. They didn't pay me anything. They didn't offer me anything. I paid to get in the event, which I probably shouldn't have. I paid for all of my drinks and everything else, which is not a problem but I shouldn't have had to pay to get into an event which I am promoting. That's crazy. But I paid to get into it. It's not a problem. After I get in the event and I start trying to film so I can help promote people, they got this DJ, right? Dickhead ass nigga, right? First of all, I'm not even going to give you no shine, my nigga. I'm not going to show nobody who you are. I'm not going to never help your name get out there because you a bitch ass nigga like that. So what he did was him and the other dude decided that they was going to play tracks that just, he put the N-word on and just looped it back and back and back and back about 30 or 40 times. So he could just, because they know we don't like people saying the N-word on the channel because I have monetization issues and because I get in trouble with YouTube if it said too much. This motherfucker literally tried to take my fucking channel away from me. So I don't fuck with the nigga. So check this out now. So now these motherfuckers is on Instagram struggling because they can't get no promotion. But when I came to help promote them, they wanted to shit on me. You feel me? Well, I went out of my way, traveled from the Bronx all the way to Brooklyn on a night that I didn't have to, right? Did all of that shit for them, because I wasn't getting nothing out of it. What do? They try to get my channel taken away from me. Watch who you help. You understand what I'm saying? Watch. Pay attention to the people you help. Some people don't deserve your attention. Some people don't deserve your help. Some people don't deserve your consideration. These motherfuckers, I haven't fucked with them since. I haven't fucked with them since. Them niggas is a dub to me. Period. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't care who we know. I don't care who you know. I don't care who you cool with. I don't care who you cool with that I'm cool with. I'm still cool with them. I don't fuck with y'all because y'all some... It's always your own people. That's a fact. That's why we're not going to get out of this situation. But, you know, we're going to keep fighting it. We're going to be fighting it forever. David Torres says it's always your own people that hate and want to stop you from getting to your bag. That's a fact. No, those people were not even my family, DSTN. That was just some people. Yo, so you can get a full understanding of the situation. There was one person, right? Not even one person. That's not fair. Because Kush Lee know these people, and I fuck with Kush. So I fuck with Kush, and I fuck with a couple of them, just so we can be clear. I don't know if they're ever in this chat. I don't got the slightest idea, but they can eat a dick. If you ain't here, you can eat a dick, homie. You know who I'm talking about. And also, when you see me, you could pull up. Real talk. You feel me? My hands work. Like that, like that. You and the other dude. You, the big dude, the dude that's like 6'5". I don't know what you are, 6'5", 300. I will put these hands to work on you, homie. That's a whole fact. Next time you see me, tell me what it is. Your name is CP, the fucking DJ, or whatever the fuck your name is. Next time you see me, come step to your business. Like that, nigga. And the other dude, too. The other skinny little dude. Yeah, you too, homie. I don't even know your name, to be honest with you. Deuce or some shit. You too. That's a fact. Y'all niggas tried to take my channel away from me. Or both of you niggas can eat a dick. And when y'all see me pull up, we gonna see each other again. That's a whole fact. So just watch. You understand what I'm saying? I went out of my way to try to help these people, and they went out of their way to try to get my channel taken away from me. These niggas can eat a dick. What up, bro? Yo, that's my brother right there. He'll tell you, I'm not playing, man. I'm dead serious. Like, for real, man. Brooklyn Baker's my brother. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. Niggas eat a dick. Why are you gonna try to take my channel away from me? They watch the channel. They know that the N-word can't be something that was said. They did that on purpose to try to cause me problems. I've never been to another event of theirs. Never. I'm never covering you motherfuckers. Ever. If I'm working with somebody and you niggas pull up, you niggas gotta go. Like that. You niggas is leaving, or I'm not working with those people. That's how strong. Y'all, you don't understand how strongly I feel about this. Like, you don't understand how strongly I feel about this. I would never try to take something away from somebody else that they worked hard for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, unless you're doing something to me to force my hand, I wouldn't never just say, yo, look at that guy. Let's try to destroy his whole company. You feel me? I would never do that. I just wouldn't do that. I don't have that character. I'm never trying to hurt anybody else. You feel me? That's just not my character. I'm just a different type of nigga. I'm on a different type of time. James S was there. He says, yo, I was in that live. It was for them and they ruined it. That's a fact. Yo, I was there. Yo, this shit is crazy. It was like a pop-up shop / rap show or some shit. I went there. I was promoting everybody's pop-up shops. I paid to get in. How the hell am I paying to get in if I'm there trying to promote your businesses? But I paid to get in. I didn't complain. I paid, no complaint. Bang, $20 or whatever the fuck it was. I don't even know how much it was. I paid to get in. I come inside. I'm interviewing everybody at their little jump off so people could know where to go find their products at. That's a whole fact. That's my job. I promote people. You feel me? While I'm there trying to promote people, these motherfuckers is trying to get my whole network pulled off the air. No, the press isn't supposed to pay. And I still... Do you understand how far I went out of my way? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I went far out of my way. I ain't had to do none of that shit. If they had a bag, they wouldn't try to take yours. That's a fact, Prince to Amir. I literally never think about anybody else's money. I just want to let y'all know. I don't think about other people's money. I don't think about how much other people make. I don't think about how much other people spend. I don't think about what other people have. I don't even think about that shit. No, I don't fuck with them at all. They a dub. I'm never. I can't think of anything that could happen that could make me want to fuck with them. Jamal Thomas says 99% of people are opportunists and don't know how to conduct biz. But vet your people better, Frost. You got to continue the good work, brother. They weren't, I appreciate you, Jamal Thomas. They weren't my people. You feel me? There's a whole nother girl who is actually incredible. And she organizes events. I can't fuck with her no more because those is her people. And all the events that she organized, they be at because that's her team. But she's incredible. She's dope. I would tell you her name, but I don't want to accidentally give them any business. She's incredible. She's dope. I wish I could work with her. She's like she like puts together events. Like, she's incredible. Like, somebody needs to hire her. You understand what I'm saying? She's good at what she does. But she fucks with them niggas. So she ain't never going nowhere. Because those is the type of people that's going to push everybody away that could come help your movement. You feel me? So she's going to be where she's at. with all of that skill that she has. She's incredible. She's dope. She got a super dope personality from what I saw. She's pretty as shit. So I stopped fucking with her because of them. Be honest with you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Zero of that. I can't fuck with her. Tennessee Williams, I can't see it, but he said don't mess with them if they mess with her. I can't mess with her because if I mess with her, that's going to give them another opportunity to try to get my channel taken away from me. So I can't mess with her. That's not even a possibility. I like her though. I think she's cute. I would have dated her. She's cute. Like, she's really cute. Does my lips look like they're getting bigger? What the fuck? Are my lips getting bigger? Or they always was this size and I just never noticed? Tennessee Williams, stop having really good comments and then using so many curses we can't really play them. You're doing good comments, but you just curse every damn time for some strange reason. Yeah, I don't deal with them. Oh, they hacked your first channel? You want to know a secret I have? I know none of my passwords. I don't know any passwords. I'm going to show you what I do. This is what everybody should do. So I take a piece of paper, right? And I just write down randomness. That's my password. I have like 1 or 2 passwords that I have that are generic, and that's whenever I have to share an account with another person. But generally speaking, I just take a piece of paper up whenever I got to do a password. I write down about, I don't know, 16, 17 letters and numbers, and then that's my password. Yep. That's my password. That's how I do it. Appreciate you, Roshan. That's how I do it. Anyway, Landlord was actually pretty nice to me today. During the live, he came in the middle of a fucking petty war. I wish he would have came down at a different time. It was in the middle of a petty war. But he came down and he was nice. So shout out to that. They are getting bigger? Good. I would like for my lips to grow like a little bit bigger. So thank you, Piranha B. See how when people don't even know what you're talking about and they just try so hard to hate. And they don't even know your position on the matter is. You know how many times people say hateful shit to me and it be shit I don't even care about? I be like, and I just be kicking them out because I be like, nigga, you just here for bullshit. Can we kick Piranha out? Don't kick Piranha out. I think they're getting bigger myself. So that person actually agrees with me. Well, Vic's already kicked Piranha out. That was pretty quick. So shout out to Piranha. Oh, they unhit Piranha. Shout out to that. Piranha's back. Real talk. If no one can see the value of your channel brings, they really not a bag. Doing biz the right way, circulate the money. It's simple. That's a whole fact. So, okay, so I had a person who I was going to promote the hell out of until they could get to a point where we could then go get a deal with other companies, right? But that person was so busy wanting to know how much money I was going to pay them that we couldn't even promote the shit out of them so we could make them a thing. And then now they can go to the Fashion Novas of the world and to all the other companies of the world and make their own bag. You understand what I'm saying? So people, you just do you. I'm gonna find people I can work with, and then I'm gonna work with them. The people I can't work with, I'm gonna let them go work with the people that they can work with. Period. If I go to an event and I start filming and all you doing is playing the N-word, I can guarantee you that me and you will never be friends again. I can guarantee you that. I was about to go slap that nigga in the face, to be honest with you, but there were so many people around, and I was just like, I'm way too outnumbered. like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would have had like another person in there, at least like two, because half of them dudes probably couldn't fight. But if I would have had like 2 or 3 people with me, so I wouldn't have been like, I was like outnumbered. You understand what I'm saying? I would have went and slapped the shit out of that nigga. I was just too outnumbered. It just wasn't a smart move. You understand what I'm saying? Because he wasn't gonna fight. He wasn't gonna fight. He a whole sucker. Like if I show you a picture of this dude, like he a whole sucker. And I see him in person and see his how timid he is around. He a whole sucker. That's how come I know the other dude told him to do it. Yeah, these people. Yo, look, I got black people trying to tear me down because for whatever their reasons are. I got a whole entire white racist channel that does nothing but make videos about me. I'm not going to show y'all the name of the channel, but I just want to see just how many videos they've made. Does nothing but make videos about me. That's it. How do you have as many subs as you have and all of your content is about another channel? Like, you don't even want to succeed. Like, I'm not even going to tell you how to succeed. I'm just going to let you keep talking about me and wasting your time. But you don't even want to succeed. That shit is crazy. I look at people sometimes and I see the things that they're doing. Yo, what up, Peter Method? What up, World Famous? I look at the things that people are doing sometimes and I be like, well, aren't you trying to win? Like, are you trying to succeed? Are you trying to win? How many people have I helped and after I helped them and they tried to destroy this channel? At least 50 or 60? Could we say that? And there's been at least 50 or 60 people that I've tried to help, and after I tried to help them, they tried to destroy this channel, right? About 50 or 60, right? Maybe more. Think about the admins. It was about 4 or 5 admins I tried to help get their own channel, right? Right? I was helping people do their own YouTube channel, about 4 or 5 people, right? And then there were other people I was trying to help promote the stuff that they do, right? Right? I was trying to help them promote, right? And then there's other people that they had music and stuff, and I was trying to. So yeah, not everybody, but there's at least 50 or 60 people that I've tried to help that are now dedicated their lives to destroying us. The fucking other YouTube channel, all I did was try to tell him, put parody on the damn video because it's gonna make you more money, and that turned into a reason for him to send a racist woman after me and attack me, and then when I respond back to her, so it's what are you gonna do? You feel me? Like, I haven't actually done anything wrong to anybody. Is my position. Yeah, I haven't actually done anything to anyone for them to receive this type of hate. In my opinion, I could be wrong. What do I know? You talking to a guy that makes sure that I got my headphones on outside so I don't gotta hear hate. I'm so used to my landlord yelling shit at me down the street, even though he was nice today. I'm so used to my landlord just yelling at me down the street for no reason whatsoever. I just wear headphones everywhere I go. I'm so used to black women walking past me telling me about how ugly I am. This is a whole fact. Hand to God. This shit is crazy. Black women, yo, I love y'all. I really do. If I could marry any woman on this planet, it would be a black woman. This is a fact. But this is a fact. Black women love walking past me and telling me how ugly I am. That's a whole fact. Hand to God. I am in no way exaggerating or joking. I didn't even know you had a channel, Tennessee. Be honest with you. People always turn all of the advice that I say to something negative. It's how you gonna deal with it. Actually, I don't care. So yeah, so I just walked down the street with headphones on. Like literally, black yo, hand to God, this is no exaggeration. The women, not just to be fair, mostly black women do it, but the females in my neighborhood, when they walk past me, they usually yell out or say, talk about how ugly I am or call me gay or some weird shit. That's a fact. That's a fact. Once I rock with you, I rock with you. You have to do something to make me not want to fuck with you. You feel me? Like you would literally have to do something that make me not want to fuck with you. Once I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I probably not going to be talking to you every day. I got a lot of shit that I do. I got a lot of people that I know. I got a lot of things I'm trying to get involved with. I'm probably not going to talk to you every day, but I rock with you still. Like if I haven't talked to you in 6 months and we broke and we stopped talking, last time we talked we was on good terms. As far as I'm concerned, we're still on good terms. Just so we could be clear. Unless there's something going on I don't know about. But yeah, I get shit is crazy. I mean, it don't bother me, but I mean, after a while, you just be like, do you really have to tell me that? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, do I have to hear about this? So that's where my mind be. But for the most part, I mean, I don't really care. I just be like, you know how it is when you're not having a bad day and then somebody comes and says some bullshit and you're just like, come on, really? Today too? So that's basically what I go through. You understand what I'm saying? Like they got the not next door neighbor, there's this girl that lives across the street. I used to try to talk to her sister or whatever the case is. Her sister ain't interested, whatever the case might be. She a cutie though, she real cutie. And she's already pre-made family because she already got a kid. I wish it could have worked out, but she's not interested. It is what it is, so I leave her alone. But she has a sister, right? Every time that girl walks past me, she says something nasty. This shit is retarded. I just be like, and I don't got nothing to say to her. Shout out to you. I'm not trying to argue at you or nothing like that. Shout out to you. You the best. But every time she walked past me, she got something nasty to say. So the other day, she was just walking past me. I just said hello just to say it, just to see what her response was. Like I told you, when black women walk past me, they put on the ugliest of faces. The shit is retarded. No, my landlord was definitely cock blocking me from the sister. That's a fact. My landlord is why I try not to even talk to her. That's why I don't talk to her. 100% my landlord. That's a fact. If I see a female being too friendly with my landlord, I don't never want to be friends. I'm never gonna date you. Never. I don't care. I don't care if you're the only woman on the planet. If you too friendly, I'm not fucking with you because I know how much my landlord hate me. So I'm not fucking with nobody that could rock with him. I know how much he hate me. That's a fact. I don't know, but a lot of women call me ugly. So I don't know if that's what that means, Rue Jones. I don't know what Rue Jones talking about. He said usually when a woman calls you calls us men ugly, they really like you but don't know how to go about it. Well then, if with your but by the way you're speaking, 90% of the females I've come in contact with, they in love with me. I don't know what to tell you. If what you're saying is correct, 90% of the females I come in contact, they must think I'm the finest looking man ever in existence of the men's. Anyway, I don't even care about this. I'm just laughing the joker with you. I don't really care about this as much as I'm talking about it. Yeah. I don't even care about this. I don't even care about this. Like, look, man, I look at it like this, right? Just on some real shit. Know how many females I probably walk past that are interested in me? I probably walk past a ton of females that's interested in me. That's a whole fact, right? So I don't do that shit on purpose. It's just that I get a lot of hate, and I just don't be wanting to deal with the hate. So sometimes I don't even want to chance it. So that's what happens a lot. A lot of times I just walk past people because like there be females and I might just walk past them. They might be interested, but I deal with a lot of hate in my day. So I just be quite honest with you. I just don't be wanting to chance more hate. I just be like, I'm just gonna go about my day, go do the thing that I need to do, and go back home. Yeah, he used to do that all the time. He used to just make noise in my lives for no reason whatsoever, just to try to. Okay, so I have a very fucked up situation. My situation is that apparently other people think I'm more talented than I think I am. Other people think I'm better than I think I am. Other people apparently thinks I don't know, they just think more highly of me than I think, right? And I don't think low of myself, by the way. So I think that I think people be thinking so I just make people feel uncomfortable because a lot of shit I do it pretty easily. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, not trying to flex, but a lot of shit I do pretty easily. Like life is easy for me, to be honest with you. Like I don't struggle at anything. I tell you, wait, hold on. Shout out to, I'm gonna assume this came from Jamal Thomas. We're gonna use your name from here. Jamal Thomas. Popping bottles. Could we get some bottles in the chat, y'all? Could we get some bottles in the chat? We popping bottles. Just so everybody could be clear, the next level up is the after party. Just so everybody could be clear, the next level up is the after party. If you hear anybody else use that before BBN, you know where they got it from. So anybody else that's only one popping bottles with homie is James S? Appreciate you, Jamal Thomas. Rue Jones says, yeah, because 9 times out of 10 they were following their friends, but in their mind it's not the same. I don't know. I don't understand. I didn't have the privilege of growing up with other people. Like my father made it so I didn't have nobody around ever. So I don't understand a lot of normal human behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Only thing, if I can't calculate or quantify it, sometimes I get lost in it. So I can't understand a lot of human behavior. It goes right over my head. I'm just keeping it old stack with you. I wasn't socialized the way normal people are socialized. That's probably also one of the reasons why I'm good at a lot of things in my life. Because while everybody else was out socializing and being friendly and having friends and all that other shit, I was stuck in my house with nowhere to go learning skills. Kennedy Williams says, Frost, when you do things people think it's hard to do and it's easy to you, they don't know how to hate you or learn from you. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. So I was never really socialized with people. So I'm really a super cool and dope person to hang out with, but I don't feel comfortable around people sometimes if you letting off the wrong type of energy. So I gotta feel comfortable with you. You feel me? So there's quite a few females that are actually interested in me, but I just don't feel comfortable with their energy. And there are quite a few females I think is the shit, but when we get around each other, I'm like, you visually, you're really attractive and you have qualities that I like, but there's just something off. And it's just, I'm not making the type of connection that I need to make. Like, I'm a weird nigga. I need to be able to make a certain type of connection with a female. Any old female is just not going to do. Frost, I think a lot of your problems is you need to not. Yep, I'm gonna absolutely give up once she starts playing hard to get. That's a fact. Yeah, once a woman plays hard to get, I'm literally gonna assume you're not interested. That's a fact. I have never had a woman play hard to get and it not be for real. Anytime a woman has ever played hard to get, as far as I'm concerned, they weren't interested. So whenever I see a female play hard to get, I say I'm bothering them, and now they're going and they're talking to all their friends about how this dude is busy harassing them and following them around, and now I'm going to be called a stalker or some weirdo shit. So as soon as a female shows no interest, I just back up. I believe you. That's a fact. I'm actually pretty good in conversation in person also, not just on camera. It's just I don't fuck with everybody. I court females, but if I don't think that you're interested, I think I'm wasting my time and I think I'm harassing you. Hey, later, Vix. Enjoy your day. Anyway, this is done. I'm done with this anyway. This ain't that big of a deal to me. I mean, I talk about this shit and I laugh about this shit, but I would like to be in a relationship, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't think it's gonna happen. So whatever. I just don't think it's. I just give up on it. To be honest with you. Anyway, yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody, be productive today. Have a good day. Be productive. We're gonna come back tonight with the Tonight Show. Don't let shit get you down, man. Sometimes it's God's will. Like, as far as I know, God just want me to die alone. As far as I know. So that's the way I take it. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that God just probably, those aren't the plans he has for me. Maybe God needs for me to suffer. Maybe God needs for me to be alone. I have no idea. So that's the way I go about it. That's the way my brain works. I just, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yo, look, I love y'all. I want everybody to go win today. I want everybody to be them best selves. All right, let's do that. Let's go win and let's go be our best selves. Let's not get caught up in the bullshit. Let's not get caught up into random conversations about things that don't make no sense, and realize not everybody is out there for your benefit. There's a lot of people that they're only standing next to you because they want other people to see that they know you. That's it. It's the only reason why they're around. They're not around for no other reason. They want to be able to get clout off of the ability that they could talk to you and other people can't. So take that understanding, take that acknowledgement, use with it what you can. Shout out to Juro with the $5 drop. He said, yeah. He said, yo, what's good, BBN? New song out called Rock. Follow me on Spotify. Another song dropping tomorrow called Paper Chase. Stay woke, spread awareness. That's a fact. Salute. Shout out to Juro. Check him out on Spotify and I think all social media streaming platforms. We're going to go, one, because I'm hot as shit. All right? And I'm sweating. So we're going to go for that. Also, I just want to go relax, to be honest with you. I think people don't understand how stressful this is. Like, how tiring. I'm happy I do this. I'm not complaining. Just so we can be clear. But this isn't easy. And I think that sometimes people think you can just get up here and talk. There's a million channels on YouTube that people tried to start. Right? A million channels on YouTube that people tried to start and were unsuccessful. So this cannot be that easy. I see people right now trying to create this platform for themselves and it's not for them. But I do hope them success and I hope they get to where they're trying to go with it. I see 15, 20, 30 channels that I wish them success, and I hope they get better at doing this specific thing. Find your route, and this goes for anything in life that you're doing. Find your comfortability zone, and from your comfortability zone, you work out and try to become better at the thing. Don't try to become better at the thing before you find out where you are physically, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically comfortable at. When you find your comfort zone, then you could extrapolate out from that point to try to build something. Find your comfort zone first. It's always the most important thing. Find out where you operate at your highest point, and then from that you work out to become better. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.